Isaac Mullins, president and creator of TSS Universal Incorporated. I'm gonna throw out one more little video, perception based. You guys, I have entire social networks of people that are haters of Isaac, and it's because across the board, I haven't really been. I'll dump people left and right. If you're stuck in not wanting to move and you want to just argue with me, but you're arguing with yourself in those instances, because I put straight truths out. Okay, I come from an interesting background, very psychologically based, very overly analytical, and after all I've seen, I'm starting to pick up the baselines. I'm starting to. I learn really fast, and especially in a place like this where people don't know a lot of the core values, they're not even being raised. You really have no basis to argue with someone who is, just putting it universally on point. I do it with myself even. So it's not like I'm, being harder on others than I am on myself. It's entirely the opposite. I'm harder on myself, and I hold myself to a higher standard than I do you guys. I just hold you to, a standard that I hold you guys accountable for your greatness. I've said that many times before, but that's what I'm doing. Even in public, when I confront someone who's doing something that is inappropriate universally, like an example is the way a grandfather was speaking to his granddaughter at Walmart. Stepped in, got in an argument with him. Doesn't matter. I stayed on point, didn't get angry, walked away. He's following me. Okay. Sir, you really have no basis to stand on. You were inappropriate in the way you were treating your granddaughter. And if my daughter was here, I'd probably ask the Walmart that you leave the scene and be evicted from because of your behaviors. That's not. He was cussing at his granddaughter. There's other examples like a homeless man that was trying to affront a lady at transit. Got a lot of crowd approval off that one. I Spartan kicked a drunk native off a bus. I've tackled more than my fair share of individuals. Been the guy who's get off the property, no loitering, even though I'm just another customer, and doing my part for the business and even the community. Or another example, if a wreck happens, I'm on scene. Does anyone need help? Have you called EMS? So on and so forth. We actually have a video, but that's not it's an instinctive thing as to, even if I'm going to be late, I'm going to tell the people that I'm late with, I was late because I did something. And you can understand, if you don't give me the job because I was late because I helped save someone's life, I don't want to work for you. You understand? So, those are my standards that I'm holding in place because I know I'm worth that. I know I'm worth that. I value myself that much. Now, I'd like to see all of you start to love your guys' selves that much. I didn't say that correctly. But I want to see you guys love yourselves. That's very important to me. In this life, I want to help all of you begin to transmit frequencies that are very 180 of the common norm. And a lot of people are actually very positive. They just don't know how to. And I see a lot of people losing faith. And that frustrates me more so than anything, is when you have further damage being done. That's why I, step in. Even with, again, back to people that are, haters, I would step in and, say my piece about what's going on in the relationship. I'm better than Dr. Phil, except I will get nitty gritty with them. And most of these people like confrontation. So the only way anything happens is confrontation. And that's why the sabotage happens, because if, for some reason I end up doing exactly what I said I'm going to do and, build this business and prove them wrong. But it's sick that they want to be right. I figured they'd rather come to the other side and, let's live productive lives, versus, apparently most people's choice of things. You guys, I'm going to start pulling some some triggers, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens because, well, I'm at a point where I'm just can't wait. We're there. And granted, it needs so much, and most of my backing here locally is why I'm going to have to remote access the stronger alpha types that I have in the network. But that's entirely what it was meant to be. Strong help the weak. Become strong. You guys just are disempowered. I've seen so much talent get wasted because of fear and doubt. Universal travesty. I love y'all. No doubt, no fear, live it. We're here. Self-sustaining financial system. You're new, initially a supplemental economy, but it will take a mainstay role. And we'll be here forever because, I mean, this is universally based. And that's why I feel so sound in my approach. Building anything else is a waste of universal energy at this point because the entire system is going to be changed. So from the foundation up. Alright, I love y'all. No doubt, no fear, live it. Remember your frequency. This next revolution is you being you. Love what you do. Live it.